Hi and welcome to another update of Ammanford Junction. I'm sorry for the late upload. I've been really busy with work lately and haven't had much time to do what I wanted on this after the last update. In my transition of changing the old siding, which I originally planned, to adding the other two through lines and the other siding cut back to allow a platform space. Most of the track work is now complete. I've bought new points. I've also installed the catenary posts / masts, whatever you want to call them, and I've started work on the fence towards the platform end. I've had a bit of a clean up. I've also added some street lights in as well, and I've got some more plans to show you and tell you what's upcoming really. As you can see, the catenary posts are in place. I put them only on these two lines so far because I only had 10 in the pack and that's what covered it. So as you can see, I've got the two there and two there, the other two there, another two there, then another two there. They are the dapple ones. I've had them for some time now. I showed you in the previous update. They're all installed now and I'm really happy with them. They're all weathered up. They look really good. Now I just need to buy their I think it's Hornby International off E-Hattons, the Hornby International catenary wire. Pack of 10 I think it is, for about 20 something quid. Quite expensive, but they're 36 centimeters long or 360 millimeters long. So that's what I've done. That's why I've spaced all the catenary posts out as. I know there's a bit of debate on about what the length should be. I've marked it out as that because of the catenary wire. They also do it in a 27 centimeter version for smaller parts, like especially up towards the points here. As you can see, there's then the near side line I'm showing you now. I've done it there because when it comes up to the points up here, I need it to suit the points, so that's the only reason I've done that there for that particular one. So I'll buy both packs, and that's my plans for that. So yeah, there has been some debate about it, and that's my take on it. I hope that helps anybody who's unsure about it. So I'll move on to what else I've been doing. I have also bought some new points to go in here to connect the side into the branch line or the relief lines. As you can see, I haven't quite laid the next bit of track down for the second line here, but that will go along there once I've cut some more track, and that will go in there. Now I've also recently bought a third tanker for my tanker rake for the, I think it's the TEAs or the TTAs, I can't remember exactly, and they're going to go on my fuel side in there. I've decided to get some nightwig security fence and go from the edge of the brickwork there, around the edge of the track, along the side, past the load haul truck, and stop about the end of the shunter. And all of that will be concreted over, so there'll just be no sleepers on view, just the top of the rail and the buffer, and it will all be concreted over eventually, and that will all be fenced in. And in this area here, where that line is, the near side of that line up to the behind the huts and the line side box, all along there will be more of this foliage type material, which will go in along there up to where that buffer stop is there. I have had a bit of a tidy up along here. This is where the new platform's going, and I'm just preparing it now. I need to buy some more platform sides so I can do the platform sides for those ones over there as well. And as you can see, the fence is being taken down. I think you've seen that already, but I'm just planning out whereabouts it's going to go. It's going to move over slightly so I can have a bit of foliage area in between, from about where that line is there to where the fence is, to make it a bit more interesting as well. which doesn't really affect the warehouse too much. Just been clearing up, so yeah, it won't affect the spacing too badly. As you can see, I've got all my trunking out, which I've had to rip up to make space for the catenary posts. I've got other places for them. I just need to rearrange them a bit now, so they fit a bit better, and I can make it work a little bit better now. So yeah, that's what I've done with that, and I've also moved the barbed wire on top of this fence to the back of the station entrance building. It's all along, I don't, you can't really see it very well, but it's all along there now. I've also added a little cone. I don't know if I've shown you that before, onto the signal box. A bit random, but that's the sort of random thing you find, so that's what I've gone with. I'm just going to give you a quick view of the catenary posts along there. I think they look pretty good. Excuse the dog. Yeah, I think they look pretty good at an angle like that. As you can see, I've been installing some street lights. These are, I think it's Weissman. They're German make. You can find them on Gauge Master, E-Hattons, and quite a good range of model shops as well. So they're quite well known. They're quite expensive, but I've had them lying around for a few years now, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to use them, but I've drilled the holes and think they look pretty good. So yeah, I'm quite happy with them. I've installed 6 altogether at the moment. They're not lit up and wide, but there's another one. Another one here. I've added a bit of white tape to that to make it look like the top bit was loose, which is quite common to see. Another one here. As the high street starts, I've got blue headed ones, sort of represent the town centre theme, as you get the more colourful street lights as you go down high streets of town centres, so I've given that one those colours. And the same with this one here. And the same with the last one I've installed up here. And that's all the street lights. It's probably the first time you've seen the ScotRail Caledonian Sleeper set out. Definitely the first time you've seen the coaches, probably seen the Loco before. This is one I've added detail to on the front. I've changed the front. I think it looks really good under the catenary posts. Basically what I've got to do with this is I've got to change the pantograph because it's too high for the catenary posts. It's also too big than the actual life size compared. It's not the right scale compared to the Loco, so I've got to change that. What I've done is I've got, I think it's PH Designs, and I'm buying a new buffer beam pack which comes with the pantograph, I think, as well, class 90 detailing pack, just to improve the model a bit, and that's going to be applied at one end so I can still couple it up to the coaches. Another thing to do with the Caledonian Sleeper set, as it's very hard to find the individual coaches. You might know of it, I think it's Respray Trains or something, I can't remember. They do a similar to Olivia's trains, and they do all sorts of different things. So they've just released a class 90 body shell in DB Schenker red livery. So I'm going to buy that, and what I'm going to do is I know a place where I can buy another set with the class 90 and the 3 coaches. So I'll buy that set, change the body shell over, so I have a DB Schenker body shell on it, and a DB Schenker class 90 instead of another first ScotRail one. And then I can have 3 more coaches to my 3 car set already, so it works out well. And I'll buy another detailing pack from PH Designs from that as well. So all in all, it would make sense for me to do that. So I have plans to do that soon. That's it for today's update, but I'll be bringing you some more updates soon. hopefully towards the end of this month. Well, I've ordered a few buildings, etc. So I'll be bringing those and showing you what I've been doing. Hopefully I'll finish the track work, and I may have the overhead catenary wires as well. So I'll do a sort of update on fleets, update on scenery work as well, and also an update on the buses, as I've done some new things there as well. So thanks for watching, thanks for all the new subscribers as well, really appreciate it. Usually I don't have time to go through the subscribers, but if you want a quick sub back, if you just comment if you want me to sub back, and I'll sub back straight away as soon as I see the comments. So I'm always keen to see new model railways online, so thanks and see you soon.